If sleep feels harder after 60, the problem may not start when you climb into bed. It may start hours earlier. A long nap, afternoon coffee, evening alcohol, an uneven schedule, or lying awake in bed too long can all send your body the wrong sleep signals. These habits feel normal because you are tired and just trying to get through the day. But they can quietly weaken the sleepiness your body needs at night. Today we are going through 7 everyday habits that can make sleep harder after 60 and the simple fixes that can help your body feel ready for deeper sleep again. Number 7. Napping too much during the day. A nap can feel like the only way to survive the day when you did not sleep well the night before. You wake up tired. You eat breakfast tired. By early afternoon, your eyes feel heavy and your body wants to shut down. So you sit in your chair for a little rest, and before you know it, 30 minutes turns into an hour or more. That nap may feel good in the moment, but it can steal sleep from the night ahead. Your body builds sleepiness the longer you stay awake. That sleepiness is one of the things that helps you fall asleep and stay asleep later. When you take a long nap, especially later in the day, you release some of that pressure too early. So when bedtime comes, your mind may feel tired, but your body may not be sleepy enough. That is a frustrating feeling because you know you are exhausted. You may say, "I was tired all day, so why am I awake now?" The answer may be that your tiredness and your sleep pressure are not the same thing. You can feel worn out without having a strong drive for deep sleep. This happens a lot after 60 because sleep can become lighter and more broken. A short nap may help some people, but a long nap can make nighttime sleep even more broken. Then the cycle repeats. You sleep badly at night, nap longer the next day, and then sleep badly again. The fix is not to punish yourself by never resting. The fix is to keep naps small and early. If you need a nap, try to keep it short. Around 20 to 30 minutes is enough for many people to feel refreshed without taking too much sleep from the night. Also try to nap earlier in the day, not late afternoon or evening. If you are tired later in the day, use quiet rest instead of sleep. Sit outside, close your eyes for a few minutes, breathe slowly, listen to something calm, let your body rest, but try not to fall into a long sleep. And if you keep needing long naps every day, do not ignore that. It may mean your nighttime sleep is being broken by pain, sleep apnea, restless legs, medication, depression, or another issue that needs help. A short nap can be useful. A long daily nap can quietly train your nights to stay light and broken. Number 6. Keeping an irregular sleep schedule. Your body likes rhythm. It likes to wake up around the same time. It likes to eat around the same time. It likes light during the day and darkness at night. When those signals stay steady, your body has an easier time knowing when to feel awake and when to feel sleepy. But after 60, that rhythm can get messy. Maybe you are retired, so there is no work schedule forcing you to wake up at the same time. Maybe one night you go to bed at 9, and the next night you stay up until midnight watching television. Maybe you sleep late after a bad night because you are trying to catch up. It all feels harmless, but your body may start getting confused. Sleep is not only about how tired you feel, it is also controlled by your body clock. That clock uses repeated signals. Morning light tells it the day has started. Regular movement tells it to stay awake. A steady bedtime and wake time tell it when sleep should happen. When the schedule changes too much, your body may stop sending strong sleep signals at the right time. That can make you sleepy at the wrong times and awake when you want to sleep. This is why someone can feel drowsy in the afternoon, fall asleep in the evening chair, then feel strangely awake in bed. The body clock is not getting a clear message. The fix is to start with the wake-up time. Many people focus only on bedtime, but wake-up time may be even more important. Try to get up at about the same time each morning, even after a rough night. That does not mean you must be perfect. It means you give your body a steady anchor. Once you wake up, get light on your eyes as early as you can. Open the curtains, step outside, sit near a bright window. Light tells your body that the day has begun, and that helps your body know when night should begin later. Then keep bedtime steady, but do not force yourself into bed too early. If you go to bed before your body is ready, you may just spend more time awake and frustrated. A steady schedule is not exciting advice, but it works because your body is not a machine you can restart whenever you want. It learns from repetition. After 60, your sleep may already be easier to disturb, so a steady rhythm matters more, not less. Number 5. Drinking caffeine in the afternoon. Caffeine can feel like a normal part of the day. A morning coffee. A second cup after lunch. Maybe tea in the afternoon. Maybe cola, chocolate, or an energy drink when the day feels long. You may not think of it as a sleep problem because you drank it hours before bed, but caffeine can stay active in the body for many hours. You may not feel wired, but your sleep can still be lighter. Your body may be tired, but the caffeine can keep your brain a little too alert. That is why afternoon caffeine can be tricky. It does not always stop you from falling asleep right away. Sometimes it does something more annoying. It lets you fall asleep, then keeps the sleep shallow. You wake up more, you do not reach as much deep sleep. Then you wake in the morning feeling like you slept, but did not recover. That kind of sleep can make people think they need more caffeine the next day. So the cycle begins. Poor sleep leads to more caffeine. More caffeine leads to lighter sleep. Lighter sleep leads to more tiredness. After 60, your body may also handle caffeine differently than it used to. You may say, I have always had coffee at 3 in the afternoon. That may be true. But the same habit can start hitting differently when sleep is already lighter, medications have changed, or the body clock is more sensitive. The fix is to move caffeine earlier. For many people, the safest rule is to keep caffeine in the morning only. If that feels too strict, try setting a clear cutoff like no caffeine after lunch. Then watch what happens to your sleep for 1 or 2 weeks. Do not only count coffee. Count tea, soda, chocolate, some pain relievers, and energy drinks too. Even healthy green tea can still have caffeine. If you like a warm drink in the afternoon, switch to something caffeine-free. Herbal tea can give you the same comfort without the alerting effect. Just make sure it does not make you drink too much fluid close to bedtime if bathroom trips are already a problem. The goal is not to make life boring. The goal is to stop borrowing energy from tomorrow's sleep. Caffeine can help you get through the afternoon, but if it weakens your night, you pay for it the next morning. Number 4. Using alcohol to feel sleepy. Alcohol can fool people because it can make the body feel relaxed at first. A drink in the evening may make your shoulders drop. Your thoughts may slow down, you may feel sleepy faster, so it is easy to believe alcohol helps sleep. But falling asleep faster is not the same as sleeping well. Alcohol can make the first part of the night feel easier, then break up the second half of the night. You may wake up at 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the morning with your mouth dry, your heart beating a little faster, or your mind suddenly awake. That happens because alcohol changes the shape of sleep. It can reduce deeper sleep and increase awakenings later in the night. It can also make snoring and breathing problems worse in some people because it relaxes muscles in the throat. If someone already has sleep apnea, alcohol near bedtime can be a real problem. It can also push more bathroom trips because alcohol can affect fluid balance. So the drink that helped you feel sleepy at 9 may be part of the reason you are awake at 2. This is where the habit becomes sneaky. You feel stressed because you are not sleeping well, so you use a drink to relax. The drink helps you fall asleep, but then your sleep breaks later. The next day you are tired and tense again, so the same drink feels even more needed. That is not real sleep support. That is a loop. The fix is to stop using alcohol as a sleep tool. If you drink, keep it earlier and lighter and notice how your body responds. Some people sleep better when they avoid alcohol completely, especially close to bedtime. Others may need to cut back slowly, depending on their habits and health. Do not replace alcohol with sleeping pills without talking to a doctor. Mixing alcohol with sedatives, pain medicine, anxiety medicine, or some sleep aids can be dangerous, especially for older adults. Also be honest with yourself. If you feel like you cannot relax at night without alcohol, the real issue may be stress, loneliness, pain, anxiety, or a routine that never helps the body calm down. A better evening wind down might be a warm shower, soft light, quiet music, prayer, reading, stretching, or slow breathing. These do not knock you out, but they also do not steal deeper sleep later. Alcohol can make you feel sleepy. That does not mean it gives you the kind of sleep your body needs. Number 3. Doing too much in bed besides sleeping. The bed should give your body one clear message. This is where sleep happens. But many people slowly teach the body something else. The bed becomes the place for television, scrolling, worrying, eating, talking on the phone, reading stressful news, checking symptoms, paying bills, or planning tomorrow. Then at night when they want to sleep, the body does not see the bed as a sleep signal anymore, it sees it as a thinking place. That is how the habit builds. You may not notice it at first. You climb into bed and turn on the television because it helps you relax. You check your phone because you are not sleepy yet. You look at messages, watch videos, or read the news. Then your mind wakes up a little more. The bed starts to carry too many jobs. After a while, just getting into bed can make the brain alert, not because anything is wrong with you, but because your body has learned that bed means stimulation, waiting, and thinking. This can also raise stress at night. You may start worrying about whether you will sleep. You may check the clock. You may calculate how many hours are left. That pressure can make the body feel even more awake. The fix is to protect the bed as much as you can. Use the bed mainly for sleep. Keep television out of the bedroom if possible. Charge the phone away from the bed. If you read, choose something calm and keep it short. Do not turn the bed into an office, dining table, newsroom, or worry chair. If you need a place to relax before bed, create a different spot. Sit in a chair with soft light. Read there, pray there, listen to calm music there. Let that be the wind-down place, then go to bed when your body feels sleepy. This matters because sleep is partly learned. Your body can learn that bed means rest, or it can learn that bed means being awake. If you have spent years doing everything in bed, do not expect it to change in one night. Give your body time to relearn the signal. The rule is simple. The more awake activities you bring into bed, the weaker the sleep signal becomes. Your bed should not feel like a place where you fight for sleep. It should feel like the place where your body knows what to do next. Number 2. Taking sleep-disrupting medications too late. Some sleep problems are not really sleep habits. They are timing problems. Many people take medicine at whatever time is easiest to remember. That makes sense. But some medications can affect sleep, and some can wake you up for reasons that seem unrelated. For example, diuretics, often called water pills, can make you urinate more. If they are taken too late in the day, they may lead to repeated bathroom trips at night. The person may think they have a sleep problem, but part of the problem is that their medicine timing is pulling them out of bed. Other medicines can feel stimulating for some people. Some decongestants, steroids, certain antidepressants, breathing medicines, blood pressure medicines. And even some over-the-counter products may affect sleep in certain cases. Herbal remedies and supplements can also matter. People often forget to count them because they seem natural, but your body still has to respond to them. The point is not that these medicines are bad. Many of them are important. Some may be protecting your heart, lungs, mood, or blood pressure. You should not stop or move prescription medicine on your own just because you heard it can affect sleep. The point is to ask the right question. Could the timing of one of my medicines be making sleep harder? This is especially important if your sleep changed after starting a new medication, changing the dose, adding a supplement, or taking an over-the-counter cold, allergy, pain, or stomach product. Look at the full day. When do you take each pill? What changed before the sleep problem started? Do you wake up to urinate more? Do you feel wired after an evening dose? Do you feel sleepy all day because a medicine lasts too long? Then bring that list to your doctor or pharmacist. Do not just say, I cannot sleep. Say, can we look at the timing of my medicines and supplements to see if any of them could be affecting sleep? That is a much stronger question. Sometimes the fix is simple. A doctor may move a water pill earlier, they may adjust timing, they may suggest a different option. Or they may find that the medicine is not the cause at all. But you will not know unless you ask. Also be careful with sleep aids. A pill that makes you sleepy can sometimes leave you groggy the next day. In older adults, that can raise the risk of falls, confusion, and accidents. Sleep medicine is not always wrong, but it should be chosen carefully. If your sleep is breaking every night, check the medicine schedule before blaming your age. Your body may not be failing. It may just be getting the wrong signal at the wrong time. Number 1. Staying in bed awake too long. This may be the biggest habit on the list because it feels like the right thing to do. You wake up at night and stay in bed because you are trying to sleep. You close your eyes harder. You change positions. You check the clock. You tell yourself, I need to sleep now. Then you start counting how many hours are left before morning. The harder you try, the more awake you feel. That is because trying to force sleep can turn the bed into a pressure zone. Your body starts to link the bed with effort, stress, and failure. Night after night, that link gets stronger. Then even before you lie down, you may begin to worry. What if I do not sleep again? What if I wake up at 3? What if tomorrow is ruined? That worry can keep the body alert. Stress signals, including cortisol, can rise when the brain thinks there is a problem to solve. And sleep is not something you solve by forcing it. Sleep comes easier when the body feels safe enough to let go. This does not mean you should panic every time you wake up. Waking briefly at night is common, especially after 60. The problem is when a short waking turns into an hour of fighting. The fix is to stop turning the bed into a battlefield. If you wake up and still feel calm, stay there. Keep the lights off. Breathe slowly. Let your body drift. But if you are wide awake for what feels like 20 minutes, or your mind is getting more frustrated, get out of bed calmly. Do not turn on bright lights. Do not check your phone. Do not start chores. Sit somewhere quiet and boring. Read something dull. Listen to something calm. Pray. Breathe slowly. Then return to bed when sleepiness comes back. The goal is not to reward yourself with entertainment. The goal is to teach your body that bed is for sleep, not for lying awake for hours. Also, turn the clock away. Clock checking is one of the fastest ways to make the brain alert. The moment you see the time, you start doing math. If I fall asleep now, I still get 4 hours. That thought rarely helps. It usually adds pressure. If you need an alarm, set it and trust it. You do not need to watch the night pass minute by minute. This habit takes patience, but it can change the whole feeling of bedtime. Instead of lying there trapped, you give your body a calm reset. You stop feeding the frustration. You protect the sleep signal. After 60, sleep may be lighter than it used to be, but that does not mean every waking has to turn into a long battle. A short waking can stay short if you keep your body calm, keep the room dark, and stop treating the clock like an emergency. That is the larger lesson from all 7 habits. Better sleep is not only built at bedtime, it is built during the whole day. A shorter nap can protect tonight's sleep. A steady wake time can strengthen your body clock. Earlier caffeine can let the brain calm down. Avoiding alcohol near bedtime can protect deeper sleep. Keeping the bed for sleep can rebuild the right signal. Checking medication timing can stop hidden sleep triggers. And getting out of bed calmly when you are wide awake can keep frustration from taking over the night. If your sleep problems are severe, getting worse, or come with loud snoring, choking, gasping, chest pain, confusion, falls, depression, or heavy daytime sleepiness, talk to a doctor. Those signs may point to something more than a habit problem. But if your sleep has slowly become lighter, more broken, or harder to trust, start with the habits your body sees every day. Small changes can give your body clearer signals. And sometimes, clearer signals are exactly what sleep has been waiting for. Which habit do you think is hurting your sleep the most? Tell us in the comments below. And if this helped you understand your sleep better, please like this video and subscribe so you never miss the next one.